McKenna Dasher. I attend the Tarpon Springs High School Culinary Program, also known as the Jacobson Culinary Arts Academy. This video is brought to you by the Walker's Rising Star competition. For this video, I had to create a 3-course meal during what I like to call the apocalypse, or COVID-19 apocalypse. Both are fun. Trying to grocery shop in all of this was not easy. For this creation, I did a appetizer, an entree, and dessert. My appetizer was a fire-roasted tomato biscuiter. It incorporated a Bloody Mary seasoning inside of it as well. So it was a fire-roasted tomato bisque soup on its own. Then I incorporated certain seasonings like Old Bay inside of the soup. Then poured it into a shot glass, and then rimmed it with a bacon-flavored rim salt, and then added a skewer with a piece of celery and a shrimp wrapped in prosciutto and covered in Cajun seasoning. My entree was a Parmesan encrusted tilapia with a side of heirloom potatoes and oven roasted asparagus. I lightly dusted the tilapia with Parmesan and panko and baked them in the oven. Then took a whole bunch of purple potatoes, because it's my favorite color, and mashed them and put them into a lovely rosette form, and then lightly drizzled some olive oil onto some asparagus and then roasted in the oven. For dessert, I created a deconstructed strawberry shortcake. It had a lot of intricate pieces to it because it's deconstructed, so they're all separate pieces. So I had to create my own pound cake, then make a lemon curd, mash up some strawberries, and then I created varying colors of meringue kisses. I also spelled out the number 20 to represent my class of 2020 because that's what I graduate from. The inspiration for this 3-course meal, as I mentioned in my dessert, was the class of 2020. Basically, I made all these foods to represent my almost 18 years of living. So for the tomato bisque soup, I wanted it to represent some of my favorite things. I love tomato bisque soup, but I also worked with my mom in a liquor store, and I love incorporating flavors of really popular cocktails and putting them inside my food because it makes people really interested. So that's what I did. So I took Bloody Mary seasoning, put it inside the tomato soup. It was golden. For my panko encrusted tilapia, I love making tilapia. It's one of my favorites and one of like the easiest dishes I've ever made. So that's what I did. And then I took my favorite color, found out that they made a potato in it, who knew? And then piped it out onto a plate and put some asparagus with it because I really love asparagus. For the dessert, actually, that came from my chef because I'm not a dessert person, I'm full culinary. But my chef makes a strawberry shortcake dessert and added lemon curd to it one day, and I adore lemon, so I wanted to copy it. So I deconstructed it, plated it on its own thing, and then added the 2020, the color purple, and all my favorite foods to it. I wanted to take this time to thank the Walker's Rising Star competition and the Ryan Wells Foundation for giving me this opportunity to feel really empowered in the culinary field that I want to go into, and letting me and all the other culinary kids to express how they cook and their skills that they've come up with all these years. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.